This is just a short summary of Chapter 9 from my book, 21 Things You Need to Know About Money, and this chapter was on renting. I start the chapter with asking the question, is renting really like throwing your money out of the window? Deciding whether to rent or buy a place to live can play a huge role in allowing you to keep the money that you currently have. Let's talk about renting a little bit. Renting is a great option for many young adults that are just starting out in life. It provides you with flexibility with your housing situations. You can move with little out-of-pocket cost, and typically you will share an apartment with a roommate. If you rent, you will not pay property taxes, and you will not have homeowners insurance cost. However, there are some downsides to renting. For one, you won't build up equity at all inside of that property. You are simply trading money every month to put a roof over your head. Just understand that about renting. Now let's dig into home ownership a little bit as a comparison option. The number one thing that people like about home ownership is the fact that you get to build up equity, which is a very attractive opportunity. However, a little bit more goes into buying a home than simply getting equity every year and watching the value increase every year as well. So let's think about this a little bit. Say you want to buy a $300,000 home. Assuming you're going to use a conventional loan, you'll need to have at least $60,000 for a down payment in order to avoid primary mortgage insurance. If you don't have 20% down, the mortgage company will force you to get PMI, which will be an additional cost for you. The homeowners and liability for this insurance could be in excess of $1,500 per year. And you also have to pay property taxes on your home. Property taxes vary from state to state. They are typically 1 to 3% of your value of your home. You will also be responsible for all repairs and maintenance for your house as well. And you have to pay the mortgage on top of that, which can vary significantly based upon the interest rate of your loan. Yeah, renting does sound a lot easier compared to home ownership, wouldn't you say? So hopefully you have an idea that renting isn't a bad thing, and a little bit more goes into home ownership than simply getting a mortgage and paying the mortgage each and every month. Here's some review things for you to think about. Renting is a very efficient way to put a roof over your head. Renting does have its pros and cons. Make a list of both of those before you decide to rent. The same goes for home ownership. It has its pros and cons. Make a list of the pros and cons before you decide what you want to do.